What's next? Sorry, I can't remember. Oh, I've scared them all off now. Over there, sorry, there you are, sir. Sorry, I apologise.
My question is for Anita Dobson. I said, when you got the call to do EastEnders originally, and then when they called you again to come back for the 40th, what were your reactions and how different is it, like, coming back, like, your reactions, like, what you thought?
Good question. I'd said quite a few times that I wouldn't go back because I'm not, generally speaking, don't quote me on this, but generally speaking, I'm not one to do repeats. It's got to be something really special to go back and do it again. I like to keep moving forward. But because of the nature of it, because it was they were going to blow the Vic up.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to be there to see it. And also because I got the chance to work with Tish again, and also because lots of people, like at these conventions, would say to me, well, we didn't see you drunk in a corner, we didn't see you with your eyes, so you could still be alive. And I kept saying, no, she's dead. No, but we didn't see you dead, did we? So I thought this would be a good opportunity to actually make closure for the character and for me.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad I did it. It was absolutely magical, and I got to work with my lovely Tisha again, so it was a really good move, yeah. And people still said, would you come back again? I said, you can only do a ghost once.
What did you make of being called, getting the call for Enders? It was a totally different thing for you. You've never done anything quite like or before or since, have you?
Well, I don't remember what I've done. No, I mean, I loved the idea of it. I was doing a show at the Savoy where I am again, called Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, and I just got this call out of the blue from Dominic Treadwell Collins, and he just said, oh, would you come? And so I went and read this scene, and had a lot of fun with it, and then they said, oh, come in for, I think it was 8 episodes. And I enjoyed it. That was great. As I say, just to see it and to see how these people work, which is incredible. And then he called me, went out. I had a text from Danny Dyer saying that was strong bun. And then a couple of weeks later, I get this call saying, "Would you come back for a year?" And then I stayed 3.5 years. So it was terrific. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's tough. It's hard going, especially, it goes through its ups and downs, and it's just a weird. It takes a lot of getting used to because, well, you don't know your story arc, and you sort of go, where's this going? And sometimes it's interesting to see, are you the B story or are you the A story? Are you furnishing somebody else's story? And I'm a person who likes to I like to join the dots. And if you don't know where the dots are going, and sometimes I would say to them, what story are we telling here? And they'd say, well, in real life, you don't know what's happening. And I'd say, well, yeah, but you might know if there's a sequence, for example. Is this, you can change a whole scene by just a look at someone, as if to say, I know what you're talking about. And that can change the whole arc of something. Is that what we're doing here? Or is it just you're going to the post office to buy some stamps? Or are you buying some stamps to send a letter to somebody who might then come in? It's just you never know where it's going to go. And in the end, I found that really fun. And then I ended up getting a really good storyline of a knife crime where they killed my son, which was horrible. And in fact, Dom. Then I left in a cab. I was still in a cab going to Dubai, and my other son stayed there, Cushy, and they killed him. And Dom texted me and said, "Don't watch it; it's ugly." So I never have.
But there is the potential then, if that cab returns from Dubai.
Yes, I know. Very expensive cab journey.